Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to discuss two Laker trades the Lakers should do this offseason. So please, before we even start, leave a like, subscribe, and comment. So according to Shams, the Lakers and Kings have discussed a trade centered around Buddy Hield. Kyle Kuzma will likely be involved in any potential package. So the trade that I came up with is Montrezl Harrell, Kyle Kuzma, a 2024 second-round pick in exchange for Buddy Hield. I think this is a fair trade for both teams. Kyle Kuzma is a player that the Kings wanted for a while, and they get Montrezl Harrell, who's the 2026 Man of the Year. And funny thing, he had the same PER as Bradley Beal. Crazy, but true. So I think it's a fair trade for both teams. So, Buddy Hield this season averaged 16 points per game, shot 39% from 3, 40% from field goal range, 84% from the free throw land. I think he would be an excellent fit alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. He's going to get so many wide open opportunities. And don't forget, he was a reigning three-point contest champion not a while ago. And he's a career 40% three-point shooter. This is what the Lakers truly need. They needed shooting. And getting Buddy Hield, that would be a huge thing for the Lakers. Yes, his defense is questionable, obviously. But when you play for a winning team, you're going to play defense, right? And on the Kings, right, for example, I understand like the field goal percentage is not high and his 3-point percentage, he didn't shoot 40 the last 2 seasons. Here's the reason why. One, they don't have a player that's getting the same attention as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Sure, De'Aaron Fox, but is he getting the same attention as LeBron and Anthony Davis? Probably not. 2, on the Kings, he's probably the second option. I might be wrong about that, but am I not wrong? He's basically the second option. So basically, he's going out there, shot chucking, going ISO, and that's not his game. His game is spot up and shooting the ball, similar to Klay Thompson. He's a Klay Thompson type player. He's a spot up and go out there and put the ball in the bucket, right? That's what he does. And on the Lakers, he would basically fit the bill. He would go out there, spot up. He wouldn't be asked to do what he's doing on the Kings, which is dribble, shoot the ball, and just get buckets, right? On our team, he has one job. It's just to spot up and shoot the ball. Catch and shoot. Simple, right? And like I said, think of all the wide open opportunities on the Lakers. He's going to go out there and maybe average 20 points per game with the Lakers and shoot probably the highest 3-point percentage in his career. And hopefully the myth isn't true that every single shooter that comes out here and dies. So hopefully Buddy Hield destroys that myth. So like I said, he's a great fit with the Lakers. Hopefully the Lakers do pull off this trade. And now we're going to talk about the next trade. So, next trade. According to HP Basketball, it is not a coincidence that Bleacher Report reported that there have been preliminary talks between the Lakers and Wizards about a deal for Russell Westbrook, a deal that league sources would said increasingly likely as of Sunday night. Also on Instagram, Russell Westbrook is currently following Bronny James, Jared Dudley, Anthony Davis, Rich Paul, Ben McLemore. Also, the hint right there is Rich Paul. Because if you follow Rich Paul, I think you're coming to the Lakers, right? And also he's following Buddy Hield, which, I think the Lakers got something lined up there with Russell Westbrook and Buddy Hield. So, and also, not a while ago, LeBron James and Anthony Davis is following Russell Westbrook's wife. Interesting, but true. So, the trade that I got lined up here is Dennis Schroeder, KCP, Caruso, Alfonso McKinney, 2 future first-round picks and 2 second-round picks. I think this is a 100% fair trade for both teams. They get 2 future first-round picks. They get Dennis Schroeder, a guy who can replace Westbrook. They get 2 3-and-D players, which the Wizards' defense was horrible. They were the worst defense in the NBA. So they get 2 guys who can play defense at a high level. They get Alfonso McKinney, who's a decent player, and again, they get 2 future first-round picks. The Wizards will 100% will accept this trade, and if we have to throw in THT in this trade, I will not do this. The trade's off. If this is the trade, I'll 100% do this. So, now I'm going to talk about what he averaged this season and how he fit in. So, this season, Westbrook averaged 22 points per game, led the league in assists, averaged 11 rebounds, triple-double, shot 43% from field goal range, 31% from 3, and a horrible 65% from free throw land. So, I do understand this guy turns the ball over too much, he shoots like shit, but hear me out. This season, Westbrook shot higher catch-and-shoot threes than Dennis Schroeder. Yes! Dennis Schroeder! He shot higher catch-and-shoot percentages. And think about it. At that percentage, he shot 36%. On the Lakers, that is something I would take a look at, and here's why. If he can shoot that high percentage, which is average basically, think about how many wide open opportunities he's going to get. And I understand Westbrook, he's not a good shooter, right? But on catch and shoot this season, that's something you can invest in, right? So, and if it does not work out, then we'll probably have to look at a bunch of shooters or something. But that is something I would definitely look at. So, the fit, I think, is questionable, but I think it can work. It only works if Anthony Davis moves to the 5. Because if they do like what they did this season, which is Anthony Davis and Drummond, that will not work. That's just, the paint's going to get clogged, all right? So we need that paint to be free, right? So Anthony Davis moves to the 5. LeBron James either plays 3 or 4, and then Russell Westbrook will be the point guard, and they get 2 shooters, and the shooters would be like Buddy Hield, for example, and let's say another shooter playing in free agency. That would be perfect, because Russell Westbrook can go out there and just drive to the lane and just, pass the ball to Davis or LeBron or get to the basket, and LeBron can do the same thing. And obviously, they may sag on Westbrook, and I understand that, he can't really shoot at high level, but like I said, that catch and shoot is something I would definitely invest in. So, I think that he would be an excellent fit, and he would bring competitive fire, which was something we lacked this season. This season, overall, we just lacked competitive fire. And also, I understand shooting is the main problem, and bringing Westbrook does not solve that. But scoring was actually the biggest problem. If you saw throughout the whole season, the Lakers would go on a 5-minute scoring drought. That's where the other team would just destroy us. So bringing Westbrook to that can solve that problem. He would be able to make plays for others. He can make plays, and Westbrook would not let that 5-minute scoring drought happen. And also, another thing, this would give LeBron James to play off the ball and for him to basically take a seat on the bench. Because we saw throughout the last 2 seasons, or throughout basically LeBron's career, that when he takes a seat on that bench, the Lakers or Cavs or Heat, whatever it may be, falls apart. Especially this season. When LeBron took a seat, we saw the Lakers just fall apart, forget how to play basketball, and they need LeBron to basically do everything. With Westbrook, I don't think that's going to happen. Because LeBron could take a seat, Westbrook will be the guy, and a team won't fall apart. And also, I did this experiment in 2K, right? I understand 2K video game, you're being delusional, all that stuff, but hear me out. If you have a starting lineup of Westbrook, let's say Buddy Hield, and so say wing player, let's say Trevor Ariza, for example, LeBron James at the 4, Anthony Davis at the 5, that team is going to win championships. And I love that Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, big 3. I think that will bring so much box office money, and I think overall those 3 guys, I think they can make it work. And I understand that, Westbrook, all that stuff like that, but hear me out. Dwayne Wade, remember when LeBron James went to the Heat, and to pair up with Dwayne Wade, everyone said it wouldn't work because Dwayne Wade and LeBron James are kind of similar players, and Dwayne Wade couldn't shoot, and LeBron needs shooters around him. But they made it work, and that led to 2 championships. And you know why it made it work? Because those guys have chemistry on and off the court. Westbrook and LeBron have chemistry on and off the court, including Davis. All 3 of those guys have chemistry on and off the court. And if that's the case, right, they're going to make it work, and they're going to win championships. And obviously they need shooting around those guys, but if they get Westbrook and with that chemistry and that shooting, you're going to win a championship. And if the Lakers do get Westbrook, I think this sets up a perfect storyline in the NBA Finals next season. If the Lakers stay healthy, if they make the finals, and the Nets stay healthy and they make the finals, would be the perfect 2022 finals and a perfect storyline for both teams to get to the finals, and a perfect storyline overall. We have Westbrook versus, getting revenge on Kevin Durant and James Harden. We've got LeBron and Kyrie in that situation, and then Anthony Davis and just getting revenge on the NBA, I guess, kind of, because he had a horrible season and injuries and stuff. So, revenge on that. So I think that would set up a perfect storyline, and I think I think the fans overall want it to happen. I would love it to happen. The fit, questionable, but hey, if they can get if they got chemistry, I think it can make it work. All right, I think I take chemistry over fit any day of the week. So, also another thing, Russell Westbrook elevates everyone around him, and that's true. We've seen Paul George had his best season, MVP year, in the 2019 year. He was literally third in MVP voting because of Westbrook. And we've seen James Harden still average like 30 points per game when Westbrook was there. We saw Bradley Beal almost led the league in scoring because Westbrook was there. And it's Steven Adams. We've seen how good Westbrook in that combo was. So overall, Westbrook does elevate everyone around him. And I understand, obviously those guys are stars and they can get their points, but still, Westbrook elevated their game. Let's be real here, right? So I think with him on the Lakers, he can elevate LeBron Anthony Davis's game. So this is something I would definitely look at to watch. So anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully the Lakers make these trades, and I would love Westbrook to be on the Lakers. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm out, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
Well, Dwayne Casey can talk all he wants. I think the biggest voice there. Nice bounce pass. James with a beautiful play. Reverse off the knee. How about the bounce pass here? LeBron James